Hi, this is Trey Passer. Welcome to my review of Star Wars The Last Jedi. I'm trying not to put any spoilers in this. Okay, and I'll do a spoiler review later. Okay, this is, of course, it's a sequel to The Force Awakens. This one's called The Last Jedi, and as you've seen the trailers, there's no surprise, no spoilers. In this one, Rey goes to Luke to give him the lightsaber, that she had from the last movie, and also to ask his help. Uh, because the resistance or the rebels are basically on the run from the First Order, who are basically taken over. So Rey's on that island, on the island with Luke, and at the same time you have the rebels trying to escape the First Order and try to turn the tide of the rebellion. Okay, and that's what this basic movie's about. Of course, you have some new characters introduced in this movie. You have Laura Dern, who plays Vice Admiral Holdo. You got her character. You got Kelly Marie Tran, who plays Rose Tico. She's a engineer, so she's in this as well. She's a new character in this, and you have the return of Captain Phasma, played by Gwen Lee Christie, and then you also have the familiar characters, Rey, Finn, Poe, okay, and General Smoke is in this movie, and you have Benicio del Toro, who plays DJ, a character in this. Anyway, the way this plays out, I saw this movie. This movie is about 2 hours and 32 minutes. I really enjoyed this movie. This movie had, surprisingly to me, a lot more humor than I was expecting in this movie. I know this chapter was going to be a little bit more darker, I guess, even though I think Force Awakens was pretty dark, but I think this movie, I was just expecting this movie to be a little bit more darker, but it was, but it had a lot more humor in this than I was expecting. There was some really great funny moments in this movie, and a lot of them were were very well done in this movie. I like the way Rian Johnson between his action sequences and stuff, which I think were pretty remarkable. I think he also injected a lot of humor in this, which I was really surprised me, and it was a welcome addition because there were some really good moments. The way he played the comedy and the humor in this was really well done. And I have to also put my hats off to Adam Driver as Kylo Ren. I thought he was really surprising to me. His character really surprised me. Not surprised me as much as I guess I think he was better in this movie than I think he was in Force Awakens. I just think he was a lot better in this movie. His character and his performance, I think, was a lot better in this movie. You can tell he's more comfortable and stuff. And I also like Daisy Ridley as Rey. I think she was really good in this. Again, if you've seen the movie, like I said, you've seen the trailers, you pretty much know that her character is off with Luke for a good portion of the movie. So, they have to balance that. And her interactions with Luke were I thought were really good too. And Mark Hamill, I think did a great job. There's several moments which I want to talk about when I do my spoiler review. I thought Mark Hamill just knocked it out of the park. And I just really am glad that he was in this movie a lot more than the 30 seconds he was in the last movie. He really, I'm glad Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, got his chance to shine in this movie, which I thought was really, really good. And also Carrie Fisher as Leia Organa. I thought Leia, I thought she was really good too in this movie. She's not in this movie as much as I thought she would be, but she was really, really well. I thought she was really good, and they did give me a moment that I wanted, which I won't want to spoil, but they did give me that moment that I want to see. And again, I think John Boyega as Finn, again, through his character, you get introduced to another character named Rose Tico, played by Kelly Marie Tran, and I thought she was really, really good. She was a lot better than I expected her character to be, and I say kudos to the writer and the actress who really made her character shine for me. And I loved her interactions with Finn and stuff. Again, I think John Boyega I thought was decent in this movie as well. I really want his character to do something, but I'll get into that when I talk my spoilers review. I thought Andy Serkis as Smoke I thought was really really good, but the character that really just really made me laugh a lot and was really good in a good way, really good performance was Domhnall Gleeson as General Hux. And when you see the movie, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about with his character. I love Domhnall Gleeson. Domhnall Gleeson, he did a great job as General Hux. And when you see the movie, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. His character was really good. But anyway, as the middle chapter in this movie, I thought this movie was really well paced, and I liked the action scenes in this movie and the set pieces and stuff. And there's a lot of great visual in any Star Wars movies, of course, but I thought Rian Johnson did a great job with the direction in this movie, and I really, really enjoyed it a lot. Again, now what do I rank this in terms of Star Wars movies? Do I think it was kind of? I'm not gonna see. I'm not gonna try to rate it better than Force Awakens, but I think it is in one way, but not in another way. But I'll get into that when I give you my spoilers review, because I can really tell you exactly what I mean. But I thought this is a really good entry into the series, and I definitely want to see it again. And I'm gonna definitely give this movie, like I said, it's 2 hours and 32 minutes, but it doesn't feel like it's too long. It felt just about enough time in this. So I'm gonna give this movie. I'm gonna give Star Wars The Last Jedi. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Okay, like I said, I really enjoyed it, and I had just a couple of issues, but that's more for my personal taste and stuff. But I really enjoyed it, and I definitely think this is one of the better movies of the year, and it definitely made me like Rian Johnson and wish he was, I think he's supposed to be doing his own trilogy, another Star Wars, and I have full faith in him because I think he did a really good job with this movie as well. So I definitely would like to see him whatever else he does in the Star Wars universe. I think Rian Johnson did a really good job. Anyway, let me know what you think of Star Wars The Last Jedi. What do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below. If you like this review, please hit the subscribe button down below. I have links to my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Instagram in the description box, as well as my other channel called Views and Opinions. Please check that out as well. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.